Hi everyone, my name's Scott.
And I'm Sarah.
And we're from ColourSpace. Welcome to another episode of Take 5 with Art, where we allow you to disconnect from that bustle and grind to just stop for a moment and look at a piece of artwork. In today's episode, do you need to understand how a piece of artwork is made in order to truly appreciate it?
So today we're talking about Tina Alesi's big, bright, beautiful painting called Make a Comeback. This is a mixed media painting on canvas, and Tina Alesi is an artist that works primarily with abstraction. So her work is often really big, these bright colors that we can see here. This is quite typical of her style. Looking at this piece close up, we can see that there is lots of obviously different types of paint that have been used. I think I can also see textured paints in there, maybe even some glitter. But the main thing that I can tell you about this piece is that Tina Alesi has worked in layers. So originally this would have started as a large, really bright canvas. The white would not have been added. So we can see windows of color and shapes of color peering through from behind the white. And at some stage she's gone in and masked a lot of that off, or used the white to take a lot of those colored areas off, and then she's added further color over the top. So we can see areas where the handle of the paintbrush has been used to scratch into it. So the scratchy lines that we can see have added an extra texture to the piece, and they've removed the top layer of paint so we can see the color coming through.
The texture of the artwork actually does create a new element to it. There's little sort of almost like invisible lines that sort of flow through, and they're quite hard to see as a flat image. But if you look at the artwork up close, you can actually get a more sense of depth into this artwork.
That's actually called impasto. So when thick paint is used and it hasn't been flattened and smoothed out, the word for that is impasto. But we can see that in the right hand side where the colored areas have got white paint painted over the top of them.
In particular, as even the title, Make a Comeback, it doesn't really seem to kind of link me towards anything in the artwork. So for me as a regular viewer, I'm always looking for, so what am I trying to get out of this piece of artwork? Now, learning how the work is made has helped me understand and appreciate it a little bit more. But I don't know if that's necessarily helped me like the artwork more.
My argument is that it doesn't matter. We don't have to understand what this is. We don't have to understand what the artist meant. We don't have to know who's making a comeback for what. I look at this and just look at the textures, the colors, and I can quite comfortably enjoy a piece without understanding it. But I think that is a difficult thing for some people.
Imagine you get an app even, and there's no instructions, no context. The designer or the developers have not guided you down a path. And so it's so easy to dismiss because whatever, I don't get it. And I think perhaps that thinking is what has sometimes been applied to artwork as well. And again, I can talk about this because that's the world that I come from.
Art is asking us to step back from that, and I think try to give up that obsession with knowing everything and understanding everything, and just enjoying it or not enjoying it for what it is.
Though, I will say, your explanation of how this artwork is put together, the layers, it makes a lot more sense to me now. Do you agree? Do you feel like you need to understand a piece of artwork in order to appreciate it? Or do you feel like you can just step back and just enjoy it for the work that it is? We'd love to know your thoughts. Please leave them in the comments below. Otherwise, if you want a few more minutes to look at this piece of artwork and make up your own mind, click pause in a second. If not, get back to work.